Viewers, Monday's D-Day for the Nehru-Gandhi clan. Will the Nehru-Gandhi name be wiped off the map of India's electoral crucible, Uttar Pradesh? Will Uttar Pradesh be Nehru-Gandhi Mukt, as the Prime Minister alleges or claims? It has happened only once in independent India's 77-year-long history, and that happened actually in 1977. Otherwise, there has always been at least one member from the Nehru-Gandhi family, whether it is Sheila Kaul or Arun Nehru, representing the Congress from Uttar Pradesh or even winning from there. Rahul Gandhi will be hoping against hope that he wins from Rae Bareli and doesn't end up setting yet another ignominious record. But there's every chance of him losing, and the Prime Minister is already playing mind games. Sample this.
साथियों, देश चलाना सोने की चमट लेकर के पैदा हुए बच्चों का खेल नहीं है। 4 जून के बाद मोदी सरकार बनेगी तो आपको पता है, और भी बहुत कुछ होगा। बताओ क्या होगा? बताओ। ये इंडी गठबंधन टूट करके बिखर जाएगा, खटाखट खटाखट। पराजय के बाद बलि के बकरे को खोजा जाएगा, खटाखट खटाखट। और शहजादे, चाहे वो लखनऊ वाले शहजादे हो या दिल्ली वाले, ये शहजादे गर्मी की छुट्टियों पर विदेश निकल जाएंगे।
Let's begin first from the beginning. The deflating loss to Smriti Irani. This time Rahul Gandhi has avoided a rematch, and Smriti Irani is in the driver's seat for a variety of reasons. First of all, she's had ample time to prepare because her candidature was declared in the first list even before the poll schedule was announced. She's to some extent neutralized the outside attack by getting a house constructed in Amethi and staying there for periods of time. At least that's what she claims. The Modi factor amplifies Smriti's connect to voters. She spent almost all of the allocated 9.8 crore MPLA fund on projects in Amethi. Rahul's decision to not contest from Amethi could lead voters to doubt Congress's commitment. Of course, there are X factors. The Gandhi proxy candidate is a son of the soil, and he enjoys that image and a deep connect. Could that actually be a game changer? Even if you look at the last major election in Amethi, the 2022 assembly election, Smriti ensured that anti-incumbency didn't hit the BJP's prospects. The BJP would have won the seat with a comfortable 6% margin from last time, and those are the statistics. Because if you look at the assembly result projected onto a Lok Sabha map, you can see that there was a gap there too. Of course, in the Lok Sabha elections, we saw the gap between Rahul Gandhi, that is the Congress, and Smriti Irani come down. 2014, 2019, all of that we saw. That is all history. That's all water under the bridge. We start afresh. But viewers, let's also now focus on Rahul Gandhi. He might have avoided the Amethi quicksand, but it doesn't necessarily mean it is going to be an easy ride. Yes, on paper, there's a lot working for the Gandhi side. For one, Rae Bareli has stood steadfast behind the Gandhis. Longest connect among any constituency with Gandhi family dating back to 1950. Voters for unwell Sonia Gandhi. There's Priyanka Gandhi's own connect, and she is actually driving that campaign as Rahul Gandhi tries to boost the prospects of the India Alliance in other parts of the country. Samajwadi Party's support for Congress in Rae Bareli. There is of course an X factor. Doubt over Rahul's long-term commitment. Modi on BJP's ticket right there, front and center, and obviously also viewers, history stands with Rahul Gandhi, but the math is the problem. With Modi leading the charge, even Rahul Gandhi's mother Sonia Gandhi was seeing her base shrink in Rae Bareli rapidly in both the Lok Sabha and Assembly elections. And the numbers are there for you to see on your screens. So let's open this up. This is a fascinating contest, and the central question we are asking, will UP be Gandhi Mukt next? That's the fundamental question. Let's begin by asking Tehseen Poonawalla that question. We also have with us Rahul Verma. and senior journalist Dr. Birendra Chaudhary. First to you, on the more rhetorical question, Tehseen Poonawalla, do you believe this could be a real prospect?
No, I don't. Both Rae Bareli and Amethi will be won by the Congress, including the Member of Parliament you're mentioning, the current Member of Parliament from Amethi. She will lose by a minimum of 50 to 70,000 votes against the incumbent Congress candidate. And I actually think it's good that Shri Rahul Gandhi ji did not contest from Amethi, because that would have given the Member of Parliament only one thing to speak about, that is Shri Rahul Gandhi ji, because she's done nothing in Amethi. Congress is winning Amethi by at least 70,000 votes and Rae Bareli by over 3 lakh votes.
Okay, let me just go back to the facts. You said 70,000 votes, Congress is winning Amethi.
Minimum.
Minimum. But that wasn't even the margin that Rahul Gandhi...
Yeah. It could be 1.5 lakhs.
Okay, but how are things going to change so quickly, given the fact that Rahul Gandhi lost by 50,000 votes in Amethi?
Because there's a wave in Amethi. Wave. Everyone you go to says, "Sabse badi bhool, Kamal ka fool." And they know that the incumbent Member of Parliament has done nothing except targeting Shri Rahul Gandhi ji. And the people of Amethi are delighted that Shri Rahul Gandhi ji is not there, because all she would have done is try to divert attention. All they want is to teach her a lesson and the BJP a lesson, and BJP is going to be wiped out from Amethi.
What better way than Tehseen Poonawalla to come back strong in Amethi, like Indira Gandhi came back in Rae Bareli in 1980, by contesting yourself? Rahul Gandhi taking on Smriti Irani, proving something to the whole of the country. Why wouldn't he take that opportunity if there was a wave in his favor?
If there was up ki baar 400 par in a way for the BJP, why wouldn't the Prime Minister take the opportunity and contest from South India? Because the Prime Minister knows that despite being the tallest mass lead in the country, which I concede he can't win from South of India. Rahul Gandhi ji is contesting from South of India and not in India, thus therefore showing he's a pan-India leader, something the Prime Minister is not able to do.
No, but why not Amethi? My question was very specific.
This MP should contest against the Prime Minister.
My question was very specific, sir. It was about Amethi specifically. Why wouldn't Rahul Gandhi take the opportunity of turning the clock, so to speak, back to where it should be for him? Prove to the world that, look, he's not contesting from a safe seat. He doesn't need that cushion. He is there front and center, leading the charge against Modi. Mr. Poonawalla, I can't hear you. Mr. Poonawalla, did you get my question? Okay, have we lost him? Okay, we're going to try and connect back with Tehseen Poonawalla in just a few seconds. Let me bring in Rahul Verma also. Rahul Verma, optics matter in politics. Amethi was obviously that he will go off to Bareli. Do you think that that is a sign of confidence?
Rahul Gandhi, this was a tough case to make a decision, especially since Rahul Gandhi had decided to contest in Wayanad. The biggest, I made a long time into the campaign, they did not decide what to do about Amethi and contesting in Rae Bareli. It leaves for all kinds of speculation, as you have rightly pointed out. So the indecision is one of the biggest mistake on Amethi which they made. Second, I think whatever might Rahul Gandhi would have done on Amethi, it would have not been easier for him. If he had decided to contest Amethi, it would have tied down him to that seat, which means that he wouldn't have then time to contest or to go and campaign for Congress Party and India Alliance candidates in other parts of the country. So was not a contest for him in case, and perhaps in his wisdom to leave that Rae Bareli, which seems to be a much safer seat for the Congress.
Okay, so let me ask you, because I was trying to pose that question to Tehseen Poonawalla. I think we've got him back. So let me just quickly go back to Tehseen Poonawalla. We've just heard Rahul Verma. Rahul Verma believes that optically this makes little sense. It was perhaps something that he could not avoid. There was perhaps a little bit of underconfidence. So Tehseen Poonawalla, as I said, why would Rahul Gandhi, because you haven't answered that question, you brought in the PM, that's fair enough, but I want to ask you, why didn't Rahul Gandhi then take this opportunity to send out an assertive message that not only is he back, but the people were also wanting him back?
So that's a good question, except that I think most friends in the media are making one fundamental mistake. Rae Bareli is a tougher seat to win than Amethi. You see, with the exit of Mrs. Gandhi due to health reasons, Rae Bareli was a tougher seat to win. They've also lost all the MLAs from there. In case of Amethi, it's an easier seat to win because there is so much anti-incumbency against the sitting member of parliament, so much anti-incumbency and so much of anger against her that it's an easier seat to win. So Rahul Gandhi ji is actually doing the tougher seat thing by fighting a tougher seat, that's Rae Bareli, and Amethi is an easier seat, and therefore the Congress candidate who is going to win anything between 70,000 to 1,50,000 votes.
Okay, so let me bring in Dr. Chaudhary. Is it really a easier seat to win, Amethi, for the Congress party, and that's why Rahul Gandhi has chosen Rae Bareli? It was a tactical step, not so much about optics. Dr. Chaudhary.
नमस्कार. देखिए, राहुल गांधी अमेठी से क्यों चुनाव नहीं लड़े? 2000 यदि आप देखें 14 में उनका विक्ट्री मार्जिन घट के 12% हो गया था. यदि पिछले 4 चुनाव का देखेंगे आप तो उनका था 57% विक्ट्री मार्जिन 2009 में. अब सोचिए 2009 में 57% और 2014 में 12%, वही 12% था जो राहुल गांधी को सीधे उत्तर प्रदेश से वायनाड पहुंचा दिया. उन्हें हॉन्ट किया कि आप हार सकते हैं, और वो ऐसा हुआ. 2019 में हार गए. यदि आज वो वहां से नहीं फाइल किए होते वायनाड से तो राहुल गांधी मेंबर ऑफ पार्लियामेंट भी नहीं होते. अब आइए आप राय बरेली में सोनिया जी का हाईएस्ट विक्ट्री मार्जिन है 2006 लोकसभा चुनाव नहीं, बाईपोल का. आपको आश्चर्य होगा कि सोनिया जी को 71% विक्ट्री मार्जिन था और सोनिया जी को विक्ट्री मार्जिन घट के हो गया 71 से 17% 2019 में. और वही कारण है कि सोनिया जी को कांग्रेस किसी भी कीमत में हारने के लाइन में नहीं रखना चाहती थी, और उनको, ये मैं पहले भी कहा हूं, इसलिए उनको चुनाव नहीं लड़ाया गया, उनको राज्यसभा राजस्थान से भेजा गया. अब सवाल है राहुल गांधी का. राहुल गांधी का सवाल है यह कि राहुल गांधी बिल्कुल रिलक्टेंट हैं. क्यों रिलक्टेंट हैं कि 17% का मार्जिन. यदि आप बीजेपी का ग्रोथ रेट देखें, आप राय बरेली में 5% से बढ़ते बढ़ते 38% हो गया है. सिमिलरली अमेठी में 5% से बढ़ते बढ़ते 49% हो गया है. इसलिए मुझे यह लग रहा है कि अमेठी में तो गांधी परिवार के 2 लोग हार चुके हैं, जिसमें राहुल गांधी भी हैं. अब रही बात राय बरेली में भी इंदिरा जी हार चुकी हैं. और राय बरेली वो क्षेत्र है जहां से राहुल गांधी के दादाजी फिरोज गांधी भी जीते हैं, दादी जी इंदिरा जी भी जीती हैं, माता जी सोनिया जी भी जीती हैं. सवाल यह उठता है, क्या राहुल गांधी 17% के विक्ट्री मार्जिन को बचा पाएंगे या नहीं बचा पाएंगे?
Okay, that's a fascinating one. Mr. Verma, let me bring you in on this. Which is a tougher contest? Is that should we even include that into this conversation? Because it is probably a rhetorical point being made by Tehseen Punara. Can you break it down for us, please?
No, see, Rae Bareli in that sense is a safer seat for Congress SP alliance, because in 2022, out of 5 assembly constituencies, Samajwadi Party had won 4 of them. In Amethi, on the other hand, BJP won 3 assembly constituencies and 2 was won by Samajwadi Party. And it is true that in 2019, Smriti Irani won that seat with 49%, and while Rahul Gandhi's vote share was just 43%. Whereas in Rae Bareli, 55% was Sonia Gandhi's vote share, and some 37 or 38% was Mr. Dinesh Pratap Singh. So in that sense, the vote share gap in favor of Congress and SP alliance in Rae Bareli is higher. And so Rahul Gandhi has a higher chance to basically win from that. I think there is a bigger issue, which is that if Rahul Gandhi, for example, wins from, say, both Rae Bareli and Wayanad, which seat is he going to lose? which seat he will vacate after 6 months. Second, I think if he somehow loses Rae Bareli, which is less of a possibility, but if he loses Rae Bareli, then in some ways the Gandhi family bastion of Amethi, Rae Bareli will become unsafe for them in future as well. And so I think there is a bigger risk at play for Gandhi family in these two seats. Hopefully, given the alliance with SP, Rahul Gandhi should be able to win Rae Bareli, but we'll find out that on June 4th.
Now, how does the SP alliance kick in to the picture? Because you have Amethi on one side and you also have Rae Bareli. So that SP alliance will help, because I remember right after Rahul Gandhi renounced Amethi, Akhilesh Yadav said, I wish you had told us earlier, because we could have taken advantage by presenting a stronger candidate perhaps and done something about it. So just talk us through the SP dynamic, and also of course the existence somewhere in the background of the BSP. How does that play into this equation?
See, I think BSP is on a terminal decline in Uttar Pradesh. So while BSP was in power between 2007 and 12, since then, party has been losing vote share. Even when in 2019 they managed to win 10 seats, that was largely due to alliance with Samajwadi Party, and there was greater vote transference from Samajwadi Party to BSP. They lost further votes in 2022 UP Assembly elections. I think BSP's vote share in UP was around 12%. And they're a marginal player in that sense at Lok Sabha level in these two seats. Whereas Samajwadi Party at Vidhan Sabha level did really, really well in 2022, as I just pointed out, 4 seats in Rae Bareli and 2 seats in Amethi. And they have a very decent vote share, I think
35%.
around 18% in both of these seats, while Congress was contesting. So SP's presence so first, these 2 seats have been sort of like voting for members of Gandhi family and those who were related with Gandhi family for a very, very long period of time. So there is some element of sympathy for Gandhi family members in both these seats. Otherwise, Congress party outside these 2 seats is a very marginal player in state of Uttar Pradesh. And then SP, while a marginal player in Lok Sabha seats in these 2 seats, brings an additional 10 to 15% of vote share, which I think Rahul Gandhi would be hoping be enough to win Rae Bareli for sure, especially because you don't have a similar face like Smriti Irani. I know Dinesh Pratap Singh might be a popular leader within Rae Bareli, but Smriti Irani, given her sort of like national stature, becomes a much more formidable face in Amethi, and especially because she had defeated him last time, it wouldn't have been easy for Rahul Gandhi to have a comfortable fight in.
Breaking news coming in on your screens right now. Bibhav Kumar has been arrested by the Delhi police. We told you about 5 minutes back that there was a specific tip-off that Delhi police had about Bibhav's presence at the Chief Minister's residence. The Delhi police team reached there, left within 5 minutes, and now the news that they have detained Bibhav Kumar. In fact, the process of arresting formalities are being completed. So Bibhav Kumar, who is being accused of assaulting Swati Maliwal, there are sections in the FIR against him pertaining to culpable homicide, wrongful restraint, trying to outrage the modesty of a woman. Under all these sections, Delhi police has decided to take into custody Bibhav Kumar, the personal secretary of Arvind Kejriwal. Just a week away from the Delhi elections, how will this play out politically? Because Bharatiya Janata Party had questioned why Aam Aadmi Party was not standing by Swati Maliwal, its own Rajya Sabha MP. Anshul with me. So Anshul, 5 minutes is all it took for Delhi police to get into the Chief Minister's residence and take Bibhav into custody.
Well, yes, I'll just try to tell you the entire sequence of events that happened. We were standing over here since morning, and suddenly there was some information that came in at the Chief Minister's house. You see these barricades suddenly went down and the gates were open, and a high-speeding Innova went right inside the residence of the Chief Minister, and it is in that vehicle that Bibhav Kumar was present. And this tip-off was given to the Delhi police, and working on that tip-off, the team of Delhi police came over here. They tried to enter the CM residence. Initially, they were stopped by the CM security outside the residence itself, and after a conversation of 2 to 3 minutes, they were allowed to go inside. As soon as they went inside, in approximately the next 3 to 4 minutes, they went ahead and detained Bibhav Kumar and took him out from the back gate of the CM residences. Now, sources in the Delhi police have confirmed to CNN News 18 that the arrest of Bibhav Kumar is underway. He has been detained and he has been taken away from the CM residence. So Bibhav Kumar was still with the Chief Minister when he was detained. Definitely some sort of messaging from the Aam Aadmi Party as well, because they also knew that if at all Bibhav Kumar will come to the Chief Minister's residence, then the information will reach the Delhi police, because Delhi police officials and the local CID is always present in and about the CM's residence. So they also knew that if at all he comes in contact with the Chief Minister at his residence, then he will be arrested by the Delhi police. Then why was Bibhav Kumar called over here? Definitely some kind of messaging from the Aam Aadmi Party is still coming forth. It remains to be seen when will the official arrest happen. But yes, one thing is for sure, that he has been taken into custody and he has been taken away from the CM residence. In the next few minutes, his official arrest procedure.
This 2019 Lok Sabha election, remember, the Congress really started with the SP also, well, not really, but the BSP and the SP were there together. And the Congress was slightly on the peripheries, but there was perhaps an understanding of some sort, at least when it came to these two seats. Despite that, Sonia Gandhi found herself only about, 15 or 17% adrift of Dinesh Pratap Singh. Now, if Dinesh Pratap Singh could narrow the gap so much with the secular vote so consolidated, what makes us believe that Dinesh Pratap Singh would not stand a chance against Rahul Gandhi, and that perhaps Rahul Gandhi will be winning this comfortably? Yes, Mr. Verma, first you.
Okay, so we have to also remember in 2019, there was a national mood in favor of BJP and Prime Minister Modi. Yeah. Smriti Irani, who has 43% vote share in 2014, or 34% vote share in 2014, jumps to 49% vote share in 2019. And BJP's vote share in Rae Bareli also jumps in double digits between 2014 and 2019. So, at state level, last time in most constituencies, BJP scored more than 50% of votes. I think what SP and Congress alliance in Uttar Pradesh must be hoping for, that now there is some level of double anti-incumbency against BJP. BJP has been in power at the center for 10 years, in the state for now 7 years. And so that double incumbency against BJP brings their vote share slightly down, and which gives them an additional advantage.
Mr. Verma, Dr. Birendra Chaudhary, Mr. Verma says that there is no wave this time, but some people will say there is a Ram wave, Ram and Ration wave. Have we accounted for that wave, Dr. Chaudhary?
देखिए, मैं एक फैक्ट्स बताना चाहता हूं जो आंकड़ा कहता है। आंकड़ा ये कहता है कि 2014 में सोनिया जी का वोट नीचे जाता है 8.43 जी 2014 में। उस समय बसपा भी कैंडिडेट होता है और एसपी का भी होता है। अब देखिए 2019 के लोकसभा चुनाव में सोनिया जी के खिलाफ सिर्फ बीजेपी है, दिनेश प्रताप सिंह, ना एसपी है ना बीएसपी है। वोट कितना गिरता है? फिर से वोट गिरता है कितना? -8%, जबकि +8% होना चाहिए था, क्योंकि एसपी बीएसपी का इनडायरेक्टली सपोर्ट है। तो मेरे कहने का मतलब है कि ये गिरता हुआ ग्राफ जो है कुछ कहता है। अब क्या कहता है ये तो 4 जून को पता चलेगा, लेकिन कहता जरूर कुछ है।
Okay, very interesting, very interesting. Turnout is something, viewers, that could be the X factor. the real fly in the ointment, Rahul Verma and Dr. Chaudhary. Rahul Verma first, turnout. Have we forgotten about the turnout genie that is sort of being so talked about? Who will it affect more if it dips?
So, we don't know. And I think, frankly, we exaggerated the effect of turnout on what is going to happen in this election. There are two reasons for it. Turnout cannot always keep increasing. We had an increase in turnout between 2009 and 2014, and between 2014 and 2019. And so there had to be some correction. What we are seeing that more or less now by phase 4, it seems that we are going to be 1 or 2% within the margin around 2019 number. So one, we are not seeing any big drop in turnout as it was earlier proclaimed. Two, it is very much possible that some of the BJP leaning voters might not be turning out because they think BJP was winning anyways. Or it is also possible that opposition voters are not turning out because they thought opposition is more likely to lose, right? And so because we are not in a position to say which groups voters are not turning out, there is no point making large conclusions based on turnout.
Okay.
Especially historically, we know that there is no relationship between turnout and who wins and loses elections in India.
Yes, Dr. Chaudhary, do you agree? Turnout is inconclusive?
देखिए, टर्नआउट के बारे में तो मैं भी इस बात से बिल्कुल वो राय नहीं रखता कि टर्नआउट घट रहा है। और इसका 3 उदाहरण हम तुरंत आपको दे सकते हैं कि 1971 में इंदिरा जी का चुनाव होता है और टर्नआउट घटता है और इंदिरा जी चुनाव जीतती हैं। दूसरा उदाहरण वाजपेयी जी का है 1999 का, टर्नआउट घटता है, वाजपेयी जी सरकार कंटिन्यू करते हैं। और जो सबसे बड़ा उदाहरण है गुजरात का, पिछले विधानसभा चुनाव में यदि आप देखें 10% का टर्नआउट कम होता है और बीजेपी जीतती है 150 प्लस, यानी 156 हिस्टोरिक नंबर है। एक तरफ टर्नआउट 10% गिरता है और नंबर पहुंचता है हिस्टोरिक, तो ये हिस्टोरिक नंबर अपने आप इस थ्योरी को फॉल्सिफाई कर देता है।
What a fascinating contest it's going to be on Monday, viewers. This will be the contest of this election, and it will tell you perhaps which way this election is going. I'll leave it at this. Wonderful conversation. Thank you very much.